Hello and welcome everyone, Tyrael here, and this is our war with Your Nightmare. Your Nightmare, I wondered why I knew the name, and then I remembered why. This is a war clan. This is a clan that excels at 3-starring Town Hall 10s, or is getting there. They didn't, 3-star any of our max bases, but they 3-starred several of our Town Hall 10s. And this guy, number 21, he got the heroic attack because he attacked me. Now, this is a new base that I was just going to test out for this war because my war base was also the one I just did a speed build on. So it would be kind of stupid for me to have it up on YouTube and then have a clan that's on Twitter and all that up against us, because I'd just be showing everyone where my traps were and where all of my Tesla are. So I tried to come up with a base. I thought if they were going for a 3-star, I knew I was going to get 2-starred. If they're going for a 3-star, they would go with an air attack. So I made an anti-air base. And there's actually a video that Daddy has on this about anti-air bases. It literally just came out. I did not know that he was going to do that. But it's got all of the things that he talked about. The up expos, the little walls around the town hall, centralized queen, centralized clan castle, and the air defense all right around there with wizard towers on the corners. But they didn't attack me with air. Instead, they attacked me with ground. And the queen is going to pick one time to be smart. She comes over, takes a quick shot at my town hall, and is going to break my town hall. And then she's going to die on my walls. If their queen hadn't decided to go back and hit that, I probably would have gotten away with a 1-star. It still would have been like 60%, but if the queen had just gone to the right, she didn't even use the jump before destroying the town hall. She just went over, took a shot at it, and then used the jump. The jump is what saved this attack and brought it from a 1-star to a 2-star. But I can still hope and wish and pray that the next time this happens, the queen won't go the right direction. But here is probably what you were expecting me to include: Daddy's defense. Daddy is defending against Ray Baza, and Ray is going in with what I thought I had to defend against. An air attack. It is one of those Lavahounds. And he's going in to take out the clan castle. He's going to take out the air defense. And he already took out the queen. I gotta mention something to Daddy. He should probably switch his king and his queen, because you don't want your queen that far out. If you're going to give up one of your heroes, give up the Barbarian King. If you're going to have one of your heroes far enough out that someone can just send a few troops and kill them, make it your king, not your queen. Your queen is way better than your king for defending. And this actually saves Daddy right there. Those little lava pups, because it distracts the queen. And you're going to see at the end what distracting the queen did for this guy. Or did to this guy, not for this guy. This guy would really wish that there wasn't that Lavahound right there. He's going in with his full army, going straight from the left side with that V shape right there, deploying a few balloons on the top for cleanup. The freeze spell, I'm not really getting why he didn't try to get a little more in it. I think he could have gotten a little more with it, but it might be that, that one space gap is probably enough to keep that air defense out of it. Now with that, there's pretty much nothing left to kill his balloons except the 2 buildings they're going after right now. And there's no queen. There's the Tesla down on the bottom. There's probably not too many traps left. He's gone over most of the area with his balloons, or his minions, or Lavahounds, or whatever. So he's triggered pretty much everything, I think. And look at the spread on the lava pups. The spread is really nice. You see lava pups all across the base, all the way from the left to the right. You see these lava pups cleaning up stuff. And there's a couple minions on top to clean up where the lava pups aren't. Now, all we have to do is wait for those balloons to slowly make their way over there. Did I say slowly? I meant double time. Come on, get there faster. We don't have all day. And right as the balloons get there, watch what happens. They just aren't enough. They've all been hurt a little bit. None of them are at full health. And they can't even make it to the wizard tower before they're all killed. And those Tesla will just vaporize all the minions and the lava pups that try to get anywhere near. So this guy is gonna get stuck at 97%. This attack was at the very end, the last few seconds of the war. I'm just gonna quickly backtrack and show what I meant by the Lavahound saved him. Because the queen is so distracted right here, she ends up dead and doesn't take out those 3 buildings on the bottom. If she didn't have to deal with that and didn't have to lose all her health and didn't have to use her ability, she would have taken out those 3 buildings and it would have been a 3-star. Now, our biggest problem is that we don't 3-star Town Hall 10s very often. We do it occasionally, but it's never max Town Hall 10s, rarely strong Town Hall 10s. We do it occasionally, only occasionally, on some lesser Town Hall 10s. So most of our attacks come out as 2-stars, and I didn't have a particularly good war. I actually got 2 1-stars, both of them very close to a 2-star, but I made the same mistake each time. The same mistake I made was that I didn't save any troops for the cleanup, so I ended with like 47-48% on each of them, and I had a 1-star from the Town Hall. If I'd saved troops, I would have gotten a 2-star, but instead, I didn't. So let's look at people who did at least get their 2-stars. We got Nopsa. Nopsa is attacking their number 1. Normally, we'd mirror it, but it's like mirror plus or minus 3 for one of your attacks, and then you wait some time, you can attack someone else. Or you wait the entire time, and if someone takes your mirror, you can take someone way lower. That's just generally how we've been running it recently. I'm not a big fan of it, but I'll follow it if that's what they want. Personally, I just like to attack whoever the heck I want. But Nopsa went ahead and he attacked number 1, which is fine by me. I have absolutely no use for the resources, so why do I need to attack the strong guys? Maybe I can go for one of the lower guys and use my max heroes to 3-star someone. That's what I would actually prefer to do, because you know what? If you can get the 2-star on this base, you know what? I'm only going to get a 2-star as well. You need the resources, you take it, because I have absolutely zero use for any of this, million gold, 1.2, 1.3 million gold that I would be getting from Clan Wars. In a win, of course. And Nopsa is just going to be picking off some buildings with the remaining archers and remaining minions. But really, you're not going to get a 3-star with whatever's left, so it's about 71%. 71% 2-star. Not bad. Probably even a little better than I might have done, because I would have just gone in, just 2-starred and ended it. And Vlad is one of our stars in war. He is one of our best war attackers. He gets a fair amount of 3-stars sometimes. But he goes in with this, up until recently, something I'd never seen, a fairly unique army. It's 5 golems, 2 jumps. A couple other people have started using it, but he uses either a Go Wee Wee, Go Weeva, or Go Wee Weeva, or whatever. He mixes it up a little bit, but he always uses 5 golems and 2 jump spells, and completely gets rid of all wall breakers from this. Normally, any army would carry wall breakers. Any of these big ground armies would carry wall breakers, but instead he just does the double jump, just like I did the no wall breakers to 4,000, where I used double jump for all my attacks. He's doing this every time in Clan Wars. It frees up at least, 30 plus spaces for him to carry another golem or whatever, but that still doesn't really give him the room to use 5 golems. Instead, that'd be like going from 3 to 4, so he drops some wizards and witches to add an extra golem. And I've seen a lot of attacks recently that use more and more golems. You scroll through your defense replays and it's like, okay, this guy used 6 golems. What the heck? Yeah, I get it. They don't die, but then they're the only thing left at the end. And what, you have 1 star? You're not going to take out any other buildings with 6 golems stuck on a wall. But if you use it properly and you balance it correctly, what will happen is your golems will run out just as the rest of your troops die to splash and inferno towers and traps and whatever happens to them. However they die while the golems are still up, you'll still have your golems and they'll die right around the same time. You want to find that balance. You want to find the balance between your tanks and your attacking troops, your DPS, your damage troops. You want to find that balance where they die at almost the exact same time, just to natural causes, whatever happens to your damage troops to kill them while the golems are still up. Which is usually multi-target Inferno Towers, maybe a stray mortar shot that locks onto a witch, or a wizard tower that decides, you know what, that golem's a little too far away, these troops came up right against the wall, I'm going to kill the little troops. That happens, and once you find that army, you will be getting more percentage than you thought you could possibly get. Like, I found a balance at one point that I used, because it changes recently, the balance didn't work, but I got like a 91% on a 100% maxed out base, and everything except my heroes died at the same time, and my heroes were still at full health for that one. And when I'm talking about a lot of golems, okay, this guy takes it to a new extreme. 7 golems in a Go Wiz. It's all golems and wizards. 7 golems, unless I counted wrong. That's 7 golems and like 20 wizards. These golems, especially on a not quite maxed out Town Hall 10, it's unstoppable. These golems will not die, and he is using a double jump just like Vlad uses, and Daddy's actually been using it recently. I may give it a try myself, maybe. I don't know, I don't feel like it's just the right thing for me, but this guy uses a double jump and 7 golems, the extreme Vlad. His heroes, being as dumb as they usually are, decide to ignore all the jump spells, and the only troop that went in with the golems is that one wizard who is killed by, just like I talked about, a stray mortar. That one mortar off to the side is the reason that he's not going to take out the Town Hall, at least not quite yet, because all he's got in there are golems. Maybe some breaking golems are going to destroy the Town Hall. He's got 7 golems. That is a lot of damage from exploding golems. His heroes are just running off without any golems to protect them. All the golems are in the center. The heroes run off. The king's already dead. And the queen is about to be getting shot. But luckily she still has her ability. And he did save a couple wizards just in case. But his golems are having to break themselves out of the walls because he's got no jump spells. He jumped all the way in. Has no jump spells to get out of the core, which is what I like to bring. And I've seen a lot of 3-star attacks that use it. And his golems are just going to remain over there. But luckily for him, his golems are far enough forward, and that wizard broke a wall, that the golems actually get the attention of the archer tower, doesn't kill the wizard, and then they're going to pass the wizard, because they're going to ignore all this stuff, and they're going to go ahead and get the attention of everything. So the queen's safe, the one remaining wizard is safe. He does have a couple that he hasn't dropped yet, he's dropping them now. But other than that, he could have actually lost if his golems had not gotten out and gotten in front of it, because those remaining defenses, 2 archer towers, a cannon, wizard tower, and a mortar, would have been enough to take out the archer queen because she gets stuck on the storage, and then would take out the wizards, and all you'd have left is a golem, and that one golem would not be able to take out the town hall, even if it survived through all the defenses, which it probably wouldn't because its damage is so low. It would not be able to make it through to get that 3-star. This was their highest 3-star. They 3-starred Mine Turtle, number 27. That was their highest one. And they won this war 78-66, which isn't surprising to me at all. They're a strong war clan. They know how to 3-star Town Hall 10s. We're a bit laid back. We're a relaxed clan. We war pretty much constantly, but not seriously. We win some, we lose some. We just want to get some experience. Like, I'm not talking like practice. Yeah, practice is good. But I'm talking like experience, clan experience. That's really all we're doing this for. And we're not, some amazing war clan that's going to be smashing everybody. I use it to test out little things, little ideas. And sometimes I lose my war attacks just because I'm like, I'm going to try it from this side. Even though you're supposed to attack from this side, I'm going to try it from this side. And then I lose. Well, I learned my lesson. Or maybe I find a better side to attack. You know what? Luckily, I don't think I've ever been the cause of any of our losses, but I've contributed to it. But other than that, great war from Your Nightmare. Your Nightmare is a strong war clan. One of the top ones, not the top, but one of the top ones out there. They did a great job. We had a fun war. And thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Tyrael, out.